Day 11. Is everyone well? I certainly hope so. Tonight's special, I think I'm going to double down tonight. It's day 11. That's a 1-on-1. So I'm going to do a 1-on-1. This is the last parts pile that I got from Johnny Broja. Oh, I used his name. This mysterious friend of mine that had parts. He passed me a bunch of them because I had helped him sell some of the instruments that he had laying around. And, as a friend, he gave me some pieces. So, when he gave me the pieces, he gave me a neck, he gave me a body, a room full of crap. This happened. Let me get this in the light. I'm going to need better lighting. I'm using darker instruments. Let me see something here. Hold on. Maybe. Possibly. At any rate, he's the Precision Man. It's a Precision style body with a Music Man center pickguard and pickup and a Precision Bass pickguard grafted onto the oval. The most unique thing about this particular instrument is the strings. See the color? The G and the D not so much, but the E and the A are still red a little bit. These strings are 19 years old. Don't let anybody tell you. Somebody want to contact DR? Because these are DR Red Devils. I had them for another instrument. I was never able to really figure out the three controls here. I believe it because these are our two single coils side by side, and they work out that way. This has actually gone out and worked. Most of it. Most of what you've seen here so far. It's got my logo on it. It's gone out. You can see the red on the strings better here. A little wavy back and forth. Yeah, that works. Okay, now what happened after this? Things started to take a turn. I had gotten some money. Gonna make a noise here. And I decided I had won a bass in a drawing at the guitar show. It was a red Fender jazz bass. It actually was in, what was it? What the hell was that? A Parker Hornet guitar. I took it down to the music store in town, and the kid there went bananas over this Parker. It was a mahogany-bodied 2 pickup with push pulls, and it was not unique. And I didn't want a guitar like that. What was I going to do with it? So I offloaded it onto the local music store, and they traded up to this with me. Now this, the way I got it initially, this is a replica of a replica. The first instrument actually wound up looking like the anniversary model of the jazz bass, but it was like 3 years prior that I built it. The anniversary model wasn't as nice as the one I built. I had a Dare preamp in it, $400 preamp. I mean, I was laying money on bass lines. I liked the bass lines, so I got them for this too. But this is my number 2 instrument. See that? Still using them. Hold your ears. Geez, old 10 watts, man. Candy Apple Red, my favorite Fender color. Anything else is brown shoe. These are Tomastix flats. If this pandemic goes on much longer, I'll be using Ernie Ball flats because these ain't cheap. You know, this is not working. What the hell? It's a, can't tell really in this light, but this is a parchment colored pick guard with the thumb rest. Which should be over here for just thumb rest. It's tug bar. I like hearing it called a tug bar. But this thing weighs a little bit more. It's got a badass tube bridge, bass lines, center detent. You got volume, center detent blend. I've got mid and bass boost with flat spots in the middle and treble. Factory stuff. Okay. Battery cover back here. Very simple. One of my girls on the back here too. Once again, if you have any questions, I mean, you know, who cares if you have any questions? I do. It's a nice tight sound to it. This saw a lot of use. The original, this is a replica of the original. The original was lost in the hurricane. I call it lost to Sandy. A lot of personal items, things, you know, that are replaceable, I lost them. But I realized that a lot of my friends lost everything. I basically lost a lot of stuff and wound up at a fighting weight. You know, I was able to move a little bit around because I didn't have carrying all that stuff with me. And over the past 6 years, I've accrued a lot. You don't see it here in Gilmore World headquarters. Not up here in the isolation room anyway. That's all to do with the lighting. It's the kind of lighting you do when the guard's coming around and he's going to break your knuckles if he finds out you have the light on. You know, it's like you're doing something illicit. But no, this is the isolation chamber. I hope everybody's socially distant. And this is pretty much the presentation for tonight. These are two. I'm bringing up my number one tomorrow. Number one being the one instrument I actually go to when I'm going out to play, and I'm going out to play cold. I don't know the band. I don't know, you know. This is a little more action-packed than that. This became my number two when it became a replica of the original one that I built out of parts. This was I was a little more flush than what I did was I went out and bought the Candy Apple Red Mexican and painted the head and did all the hardware. And I love it. It's great, man. It's a photo op in a can, this thing. It's a really beautiful instrument. People see me coming in with Fenders and they're like, oh, you play Fenders. It's like, this is pretty much, yes, I do. But I mean, I've seen Stratocasters built under another name, and they are Stratocasters regardless of what kind of hot rod shit you do to it. None of my stuff comes out of the box. This one's a really great gag, though. I've got a color-coordinated tuner. It has a color-coordinated strap. And it goes in a red gig bag so that I never make a mistake picking this one up. But that's tonight's. I think I'm just going to turn this up and annoy the hell out of the neighbors. Be safe, be well. I'll see you next trip around the clock, folks. Later.